everyone, welcome back to Active Mindfulness Mindful Mondays. As always, I'm Gemma, I'm a psychologist, cognitive behavioural therapist and mindfulness teacher, here with you every Monday for us to go through and practice a live session together. So today I'm going to take you through a meditation. It's actually one of my favourite meditations because this really sums up what mindfulness and meditation is all about for me, which is really bringing together the mind and body. So that mind-body connection that we have that we sometimes forget about, particularly when we're perhaps physically unwell or feeling emotionally tired, we sometimes forget that we need to take care of both the mind and body and bring the two of them back together a little bit closer. So hopefully this meditation will feel like we're working towards that, bringing these back together. But of course, remember as well the definition of mindfulness, which is that mindfulness is the awareness that emerges when we learn how to pay attention to the present in a particular way, and that particular way being deliberately, intentionally, on purpose, and non-judgmentally. And that's really key that we don't forget that non-judgmental bit. Whatever comes up for you during this is what comes up for you. It's okay. It's okay if your mind wanders a lot. It's okay if it doesn't. It's okay if you find yourself thinking I'm bored or distracted by other things. And it's okay if you can focus. Either way, whatever your experience is of this, that's your experience. And we're really just going to notice and be with that experience today. Okay, so as always, good to see you whether you're watching live or on the replay. Please do feel free to leave comments. Let me know that you're here, that you've watched it, especially if you watch on the replay. Let me know what you think, what you got on with, what you found helpful. Maybe what's not so helpful, any comments, questions, I will do my best to answer them. And also if there's things that you want to see, particular ways of meditating or that you want to know a little bit more about in these sessions, then let me know, because I will shape these sessions around the people that use them and what they need. Okay, so as always, take part as much or as little as feels right for you, and I will ring the bells at the start and the finish. Okay, let's go. So start by getting yourself into a comfortable seated position. So I normally say, it's okay to lay down, but for the first few moments of this, you're going to be better off if you're sat up. So finding yourself a comfortable seated position. The ideal, of course, as always, is to have your feet flat on the floor so that you can connect with the floor. The feeling of your feet on the floor is every bit as much an experience in the present moment as anything else. And then the ideal is to have your spine straight or self-supporting, but of course take care of your body. You know your body better than anyone. Trust in your ability to work out what's right for you and do what feels right for you. So everything I suggest is just an invitation rather than a command. Okay, so if you feel comfortable to and it feels right for you, then just closing your eyes. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you, then as always, perhaps just doing a kind of a half closed with your eyes, or just resting your gaze lightly on the floor, a few feet in front of you. Just so that you're focused on your body rather than kind of looking around. It can be helpful sometimes just to block out the sight, which is usually our most common, most used sense, in order that you can focus on perhaps sharpening some others or just noticing what they bring you. Okay, so we're going to start just by doing a little bit of gentle movement to help us just connect with our body. So we're simply going to roll our shoulders, so moving them up to the front and back down at the back. So a gentle circular motion as long as it feels right for you to do so, knowing and trusting in your ability to work out what's right for your body. Just gently moving your shoulders in a circular motion. And you might want to turn it around and do it backwards, going forwards with the rolls rather than back, or the other way around, depending on how you started. Just taking some gentle movements. So the point here is not to do the movement a particular way or to gain anything from it in terms of fitness or strength, but simply to bring mindful awareness to your body as it moves. So when you're ready, bringing your shoulders to a stop and just gently moving your right ear down towards your right shoulder, just as far as feels right for you, and guiding it back to the center. And then moving your left ear to your left shoulder. And back to the center. Just seeing if you can actually bring your awareness to this movement. Noticing the muscles that are involved. Perhaps noticing your skin. Any sensations on the surface or deep within. And also just noticing when the mind gets involved. Perhaps it says, I like this, I don't like this. Perhaps it brings back memories of school gym or other forms of movement. And if that happens, just noticing where the mind has gone, that the mind was on this movement and then it moved away, noticing where it went. And when you're ready, guiding your attention back to the gentle movement. If it feels right for you, then just circling with your head as though you're drawing some circles on the far wall with your nose. You can go in any direction you like. As slow as you like, just tuning in to the gentle movement, bringing your awareness, your mind, into your body, right into the movement. We're just going to use our arms now as well. And just slowly, if it feels okay for you to do, just moving your right arm and moving it up until it's at a kind of a right angle with your body. And allowing it to go further until it reaches above your head. You might at this point want to open your eyes and just look up at your hand. And perhaps imagine that you're trying to pick a fruit off a tree that is just out of your reach. Just making a small stretch if it feels right for you. Picking the fruit. And then bringing your arm and the imaginary fruit back down. Just resting your arm by your side, just see if you can tune in. You might want to close your eyes again. Just tune in to what your arm feels like having made this movement. Perhaps noticing if there's any difference between the right and the left. Noticing any tingling or a blank if that's your experience, which is every bit as much of an experience as anything else. Now doing the same with your left arm, just gently raising it to a right angle. You might want to keep your eyes closed and just focus on the movement, or you may want to open your eyes and follow your hand with your eyes. Whatever is going to help you tune into your arm, into the movement, and into your body, perhaps noticing any other muscles or bones or joints that might be involved in this movement. When you're ready, picking that imaginary fruit with a gentle stretch, and then bringing your arm back down. And letting it rest once again at your side. I'm going to invite you again just to close your eyes if they're open. Just see if you can tune in to whatever is here to be noticed right now, having moved your arms in this way. When you're ready, if it feels right for you, then on an out breath, just letting both your arms raise up at the same time. At first to right angles with the body, and then both your arms rising above your head to wherever feels comfortable for you. You might want to lace your thumbs together, to hook your thumbs together for support. And just tune in. So what does that feel like right at this moment now in your body? And when you're ready, just gently unhooking your thumbs if they're hooked and slowly moving your arms down. Perhaps noticing any urges, perhaps to slow down or speed up. Just noticing whatever is here for you in this moment. And then with your arms rested by your side, just tuning in to whatever you can experience right now within your body, having done this piece of work. When you're ready, I'm going to extend the awareness of our body a little bit further by seeing if we can just gently scan our body, just to see what there is to notice in different areas. So perhaps starting just by noticing the feeling of your feet connecting with the floor. Perhaps noticing your toes, the arch of your foot, the sole, the heel. Letting your attention just raise up your body to your ankles. Just noticing anything that might be here. to your lower legs, your calves and your shins, your knees and your thighs and the backs of your legs being supported by the chair. And of course the human mind is a busy place. If at any point you notice that it's actually taking you far away from being with the body, taking you into thoughts, memories, evaluations, worries, then just noticing where the mind has gone. When you're ready, just guiding it back to gently scanning your body, including your core, your stomach, your lower back, your chest, your upper back, your shoulders. Letting that awareness wander through your arms and your hands, from any sensations you notice in the fingertips, right the way up to your shoulders. And you may want to, at this point, to experiment and just gently squeeze your fingers together into a fist and release. Just a gentle fist. Just seeing if you can notice what that movement is like in your fingers. And your hands, and your arms, and your shoulders. And letting your scan continue up your body to your neck and your throat, to your face, your skull. Noticing that as we do this, your body is continuing to breathe. Each in-breath a new beginning, and each out-breath a letting go. So just resting in awareness now of your body, sat here breathing, until the sound of the bells. So as always, when you feel ready and it feels right for you, opening your eyes and allowing mindful awareness to also come to your sight, to what you can see around you, colours, shapes, things close by, things further away. Just allowing it all to be a part of your experience, and seeing if you can take this mindful awareness into the next moments of your day. So I hope that's been helpful. Please do feel free to watch the replay as many times as you like during the week, and to leave any comments or questions that you might have. If you want further information, you can always visit the website www.activemindfulness.org.uk, or the YouTube channel, the Active Mindfulness YouTube channel, for loads more videos like this of practices and just informational ones too. Great to see people commenting. Welcome, Melanie. Hope you found that helpful. And if you haven't had enough of mindfulness just yet, then feel free to hop over and join me on the Active Mindfulness Instagram channel in around 5 minutes for a little bit more practice as well. Otherwise, I hope to see you all again next Monday for more Mindful Mondays. Goodbye everyone. Take care.